Get your films on with the Blurs.
Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Unpacking movies has never been more spot on, woke, fire, and just plain lit.
They are lit all the time.
So if you're unsure whether or not to plop down some cash for a film, check out the Blurs.
When a man with a 45 meets a man with a rifle, the man with a pistol is a dead man.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolyte.
You really only need to hang mean bastards. But mean bastards, you need to hang.
Don't say you weren't warned.
Ridiculous.
Here's Brandon and Jeff.
All right, let's get into the main review. We're going to start with Ella McCay. It is, James L. Brooks' first movie in 15 years, because his last movie was the one with Reese Witherspoon, Owen Wilson, and Paul Rudd, which is a weird leading cast.
Yeah, I can't even
How Do
remember
You
that
Know
one.
is what it's called. And I haven't seen it, and from the looks of it, not too many people have seen it, and the people who have seen it did not like it.
The last James L. Brooks film I can actually remember is Defending Your Life, and I fucking love that movie.
All right, hold on. Let's Google that. Defending Your Life. While I Google this, Ella McCay stars Emma Mackey. If you don't know Emma Mackey, she was in Barbie, and she's also been in a few other things. I remember she was up for, what's the name of that? She was up for Lois Lane. I was like, oh, she would be, like, Rachel Brosnahan was good. Oh, right. Jeff, Defending Your Life is Albert Brooks, not James L. Brooks.
Albert Brooks. Oh, you're right. Albert
Brooks is in Ella McCay.
Oh, well, yeah, all the Brooks boys.
Yeah, I should Google if they're related. I'll check later because I don't really care to check it right
while
now.
you give the review, I'll check.
Yeah, Emma Mackey. She was in Death on the Nile. I was like, yeah, because I've seen her in other stuff. She was in Death on the Nile, even though I do not remember her. She was physicist Barbie in Barbie. She's also been in, I could have swore she was in, she was on Sex Education on Netflix. I've never seen that show. A lot of people love the show. Was it a good show?
I never watched it, but I know a lot of people who are like, yeah, they fuck with the show. So
she is also going to be in the upcoming adaptate Narnia. She's going to be in Narnia. Greta Gerwig's Narnia. Guess what character she's gonna play, and I was just like, that's a real turn of events.
I mean, I don't know anything about the Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So whatever character you tell me is like, all right, cool.
Oh, they're not doing Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because that's the most popular book in the series. By the way, I like how that's the first book written, and then chronologically, it's like book number 4 or 5, and I'm just like, yo, I hate when authors do that, dog. I hate when they do that shit. She's playing the White Witch.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's an interesting turn of events. But yeah, Emma Mackey, I hope, look, I'm glad she got a lead role because she's good, and she has a very unique face. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And go ahead.
It's I would describe it as hard. Right, like it's got shape to it. It's not rounded. It's like
she's very of what what her heritage is, which is she is British and French. And I was just like, yes, that is exactly what a white British French woman would look like. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that as a negative. I'm just saying like, oh yeah, that's what
this is calling what it is.
Yeah. Honestly, I think she probably would have killed it as Lois Lane. And I mean, that is no disrespect to Rachel Brosnahan either.
Well, I met Rachel Brosnahan right before the official announcement, even though it was like in the ether, and she was a real bitch to me. So,
well,
yeah.
Whenever I hear stuff like that, I'm like never surprised. Sadly,
yeah.
But I think she's a attractive woman. She's playing Ella McCay, a 34-year-old woman who was in this like deputy governor to Albert Brooks's character, and Albert Brooks he's becoming something. I forget what he's becoming, alderman or some shit like that. And since he's leaving the position, she is de facto governor till the next election. And I love the one line he says to it. He's like, you know, congratulations on becoming governor. You probably wouldn't have gotten it any other way.
Okay. Wow. All right. Keep it real. Keep it.
Ella is basically Lisa Simpson. You know what I'm saying? And this, you see her life and the life of the people around her. So you get to know her brother. You get to know her father, played by Woody Harrelson, who's a real piece of shit. And then the person she's the closest with is her aunt, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, and is Jamie Lee Curtis doing a Jamie Lee Curtis role. Yeah, so look, this is fine. Like, everybody who's seen it has been fine. The only person I know who's seen it and has hated it, he's like, it's worst movie of the year, has been Jonathan. And like, look, man, all I have to say is, bro, you chose to see Ella McCay over going to the Handmaid premiere and seeing Kill Bill. So, like, that's on you, bro. Like, that's
right.
Also, like, John, I love John. Like, he's a fun dude. But also, John, you cannot say this is one of the worst movies of the year when you're saying Tron Ares is going to make your top 10. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, this was much easier to watch. I think this movie's just down the middle, because, you know, after all the character relationships are set up, I was like, all right, you know what's gonna happen. You know, it's being told in media res from this other character doing the voiceover narration. Nobody dies like that. Well, her mom dies, but like, that's early in the movie. Besides the point, you could see how it's gonna play out. The cast is just happy to be in a James L. Brooks movie. And this cast is stacked because it's Kumail Nanjiani plays her personal chauffeur. Io Debris plays the ex-girlfriend of her brother. And I was just like, bro, she's in 2 scenes of this movie. And honestly, we could have cut this out. Like, I get it. Part of the brother becomes like a recluse, and part of that has to do with Io's character. But like, also, I'm like, well, why didn't he call her sooner then? If that's how you're gonna revolve it, like, it's been over a year, and that's all it took. I'm like, y'all.
And like, all right, so getting back to, you know, Jonathan saying it's the worst movie of the year, yada yada yada. Sometimes actors just want to act, right? They just want to be in something. Like, they want to be in, like, they want to say they did this movie
with James L. Brooks, right?
With James L. Brooks. There's nothing wrong with like a slight movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
I watched this. I was just like, bro, this is the mom-aunt movie where there's going to be moms and aunts and probably grandmas all going to go see this. Mostly, they're all going to probably, well, I shouldn't say all, probably like 90% of them are going to be white. Right. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's who this movie's for. It's for like older white women, and maybe they'll probably take their daughters, and the daughters will have a good experience seeing them with their elder family members, and they're going to have fond memories of this movie. I can't even be mad at that. Like, there are worse movies this year than this. Like, this is something where you're watching on Hulu, because once it hits Hulu or Disney Plus, you'll probably hit play, you'll watch it in like an hour. It's an hour 45 minutes. So an hour 45 minutes later, you'll be like, oh, that was a fine movie. That was a fine movie, and you're just gonna, and that's it. And like, if I had to sit through this again, I would not be mad. And like, by that, I mean not leaving my house. Because listen, I saw this on a screener. I went to the screening. Disney fucked up the screening, which I don't want to get into, like, just for a number of different reasons. It'll make this show another 30 minutes longer to explain what happened. Yeah, the fuck up was that bad. So we got the screener link, and I watched the screener link, and like, I was just like, well, I'll be real with you. I'm kind of glad this screening got canceled because it was at the Universal screening room, and being cramped in there for this. I'd have been like,
right.
But watching it at home with my brother on our TV, I was just like, yeah. But by the time it's done, we both looked at each other like, yeah, that was fine. That's fine. I'm not mad at it.
And sometimes you don't need huge stakes, intergalactic bullshit. Sometimes you just want a nice story that's well acted, right? There's nothing wrong with just being fine. It's just being being competent shouldn't be an insult.
I mean, look, this feels like a movie from the early 2000s where it's over. You know how those Nancy Meyer movies from the early 2000s are always overlit and overscored. You know what I mean? It looks like a sitcom, and you're just like, it's a comedy, whatever. That's what this is. Where it's like it's overlit. It's over edited. Like every time somebody talks, you gotta cut. And I was just like, whatever, man. It's a fucking comedy. Like, not a comedy. It is a political comedy. Like I'm sitting here watching this political comedy. I'm just like, yo, listen, James L. Brooks is just as fed up as we all are. That's what I came out of it was. It's just like, yo, he's just, what I got from this is James L. Brooks wants to see a young person run it, maybe a woman. And he's tired of the government. And even though they never say what state this takes in, by the way, like they skirt around. It's pretty hard. But so that way the viewer can graft on like, oh, this is New Jersey. Oh, this is Pennsylvania. Oh, this is Minnesota. Right. Oh, this is like Utah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it works like that. And James L. Brooks hates the government. And especially he's fed up with small government because like this is a small local government because she's governor, right? It's like me and my brother we're just like, damn, this nigga really hates the government. But like this movie is like because her downfall is basically from the community because she's a progressive and she's trying to push all these progressive policies and everybody's like, that's too progressive, you're doing too much, the same shit we hear today. It's like basically she's basically AOC where she's like, yo, this is what I want to do, this, and she brings it to the Democratic committee and they're just like, we got to be more moderate. And that's why everybody's like, well, we got to get Schumer, like Pelosi's gone now, but everybody's like, yo, we got to get Schumer the fuck out of here too.
And like, talking about small government, right? They're in their hometown, the place that they were born and raised for a reason.
Yep.
Right?
They even say that. They're like, Ella was born here and she was raised here and she'll probably never leave here. But we always knew she was going to be somebody important. And sometimes that's what you are. You are very important to your local community. Like you are the HNIC of your local community. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine. But everything you tell me about this movie is everything I'm pissed off with the world in general. And you have to spoon feed people progress, right? Just like
one thing she was pushing that people were mad at her for was women getting paid on pregnancy when they take a maternity leave because they're fucking pregnant.
I mean, God, no. Like, look, women's issues. Oh my God, you might as well just fucking forget about it.
Yeah, yo, listen. It rises her brief time because that's how the movie starts off. She's like, Ella McCay was our youngest governor because Julie Krovner is in this movie. I was like, holy shit, Julie Krovner's in it. Julie Krovner, if you guys don't know, is a very popular voice actress. I think she's the voice of Marge, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, she narrates the movie. She's like, Ella McCay was our youngest senator ever. She was the youngest senator or governor in U.S. history, and she was also the shortest governor. She was the shortest time in office for any governor, and this is a story of why she was the youngest and had the shortest time in office. And you find out like her downfall comes from her fucking dim-witted husband and her fucking piece of shit mom. Because you'll see how that plays out, where you're just like, okay, so imagine the nerdiest girl at your school, the nerdy cute girl at your school. Imagine her getting married to the high school football jock, like the dumbest piece of shit you knew. The dude who gave you a wedgie, who couldn't tell you what 3 times 3 is. You're like, yo, 3 times 3. And he's like, 18. You're like, no, bro, 6. Those two got married. So, like, I was just like, this is a nice twist until, like, oh, all right, that's where we're going. And I knew we were going in that direction because they eventually do talk about her marriage, because that's how these movies work. Like Jamie Lee Curtis is going to talk about her marriage with Ella McKay. She's like, why don't you like my husband? He's always treated me well. She's like, he's a ticking time bomb. And I was just like, I see why you would say that, because this dude is fucking stupid. But then look, she was right.
And like everything you told me about this movie, right? You've seen it plenty of times before,
right?
And there's a comfort in that also, right? There's a comfort in, like, I know where this is going, right? Like, blah 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 blah. Sometimes you just, this sounds like a fine movie, right? Like if I fell asleep watching something else on Hulu, right, and I woke up and this was playing, I'd be like, fuck it, let's go.
If my girlfriend wants to watch something, she's like, hey, Brandon, can you pick something out, and like something that, for women that we can watch together? Because I don't want to watch I don't want to watch a Tarantino movie. I don't want to watch a Nolan movie. I don't want to watch Dune. And I'd be like, yeah, I get it. Look, I get it. Like, this is what I'd probably reach to. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, there's just certain shit. Like, if she says, put on The Housemaid or Regretting You, I'd be like, you know what? I'll put it on for you. I'm going to put some headphones on and I'm going to take a nap. I'm out for the night. You can wake me.
I might watch Regretting You again just as a social experiment.
That movie is beloved by a certain group of people, and I was just like, God bless them. God bless them. God bless them.
If Taylor Swift was a movie, it would be Regretting You.
Oh my God! Yeah.
All right, so Ella McKay. I mean, when's it drop?
December 12th.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Look, this is something. This is like the perfect time to drop this. It's Christmas. Women are gonna want to go see something that's not Avatar. You know what I'm saying? Or not SpongeBob. Or Anaconda, like
Kill
women
Bill,
need something. Like, Kill Bill's is 2 weeks only. So
only 2 weeks? Okay.
Yeah, only 2 weeks. So December 18th is like the last day to see it. That Wednesday, because I forgot they're pulling it early because Avatar is opening at 2 p.m. or noon in some places.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so we might as well just call Thursday the new opening day.
I mean, like, I've considered it that for the longest time. It's like coming out, when it says coming Friday, it's like, oh, so you mean Thursday night? All right, cool.
Or now Thursday itself, the fact that Avatar showtime start at noon, I'm like, dog, that's just Thursday. Same thing with Kill Bill. By the time y'all hear this, most of you are probably going to be in the theater watching it because some showtimes are starting to show it at noon today, which is fucking nuts. I'm like, yo, just call it what it is. It comes out Thursday now. Remember Thursdays used to be midnight?
Yeah. Yeah, and that was Thursdays was midnight, and it had to be a special movie.
It used to be, and then everybody used to get. And then that's when you open midnight Thursday, and I did a bunch of midnight shows, man. Some of my best experiences have been with nerds. Going to see fucking nerd movies at midnight, man. Like, I'll tell you in a second. Let's wrap up Ella McKay, and then I'll get to one specific. But yeah, listen, don't be an asshole, bro. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, this movie's not gonna change your life, okay? But at the same time, I've seen worse. I've sat through worse, and like, strictly, this is just a movie for women. You know what I'm saying? For white women, and one where I'm just like, it's fine. This is not going to make me mad like the other two that are coming out, one's out, the other one's coming soon. Those two, I felt like Loak.
All right. Goddamn, okay.
You didn't feel that way watching Regretting You?
I was like, I I don't know. I was pissed off on levels before I even started watching Regretting You with that little baby ass wine they gave me. Right? The only reason I came to this shit, because like, oh, wine reception, fucking canna.
I'm tired of getting hoodwinked, dog. Like I come to these and I'm just like, okay, cool, and then it's not, and it's something entirely different. I was like, bro, I could have fucking skipped this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just sent me a link.
Like the fact that people were texting me last night, you're not coming to Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm like, bro, the review embargo drops at 3 p.m. And why are we coming up the day beforehand to see this? Like, I'm just gonna go see it tonight, man.
Right. I'll see it sometime. We'll have a review for Five Nights at Freddy's sometime.
Yeah. I mean, unless Jeff, if you want to see it together, you free Sunday at 7
p.m. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, because I'm already gonna be out in Chamonix. I'll just be getting out of Kill Bill.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that works. I do that.
All right. So yeah, I once we finish recording and before we get off, we'll sync up on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, man. Like, yeah. Again, like some of y'all is forcing your girlfriends to go see Five Nights at Freddy. Some of y'all are going to see that willingly. Like, Jonathan went last night to go see it and was mad that it was bad. I'm like, nigga, the first one was bad too. Nigga,
why? How did you expect that to be good?
Yo, listen, I've heard it's worse than the first one, dog.
Man, like full disclosure, right? I have never finished the first one. I don't even think I got to the animatronics. That's how boring this shit was, right? I fell asleep right before the shit came to life, and I was like, I know what's gonna happen. This shit's gonna come to life, and fucking Josh Hutcherson is gonna triumph, and there's gonna be some kills, and they're not gonna be all that interesting.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't remember a fucking thing that happened. Like watching those trailers, I don't like watching trailers. And for every time I go see a movie, I'm like, I don't fucking care. I watch the trailers, and they're talking about shit that happened in the first movie. I'm like, wait, that happened? Like that happened? And also, I don't get why is the little girl going back, bro? Like they tried to kill her in the first one. Like, why is she going back?
It's some convoluted fucking dumbass reason. Look, you could tell me anything happened in that first one and I'd believe you.
Jeff, I sat through the whole thing. I watched it on Peacock. I don't remember what happened in that motherfucker.
And I tried to watch.
That's rare for me.
I tried to watch it 3 fucking times and I fell asleep at exactly the same time every time. I'm just like, Jesus just doesn't not want me to watch this movie. But in these cases, usually it's like, let me watch the first one before I go and watch the second one to review it. I don't need to. I'll read a Wikipedia.
I don't even have Peacock anymore, so even if I wanted to, I can't. And I'm not paying money. If I'm not paying to see the second one, then I'm not paying to rewatch the first one. I'm sorry. And the only reason we got to do this is because a lot of y'all out there love Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what I mean? So,
you know what? Look, it's fine. Whatever. I mean, look, it's Sunday at 7. It'll be. I'll be coming back from Philly anyway, so it's all good.
I need to see if I can see Jiu-Jitsu tonight then. Because that's the problem. Another fucking big anime.
Oh, okay.
I'm not familiar with this, but you know how these anime things are. I'm like, fuck, I gotta review it because
right. You're the anime guy.
Well,
right.
Well, also on top of that, like, yo, these things, like, y'all like listening to reviews of anime movies, bro. So like,
yeah, look,
listen,
do what you got. Do what you gotta do, man. Like I don't have the time. It's not I don't have the interest. I don't have the time to like go into the lore. Right?
Oh, I don't. I just see them. Well, Demon Slayer, I loved enough where I watched it. I went back and watched it. Chainsaw Man, I enjoyed, but I'm not going back and rewatching Chainsaw Man. Like that, Chainsaw Man, I had no expectations, and I saw this by accident because I needed to charge my phone. And I liked what I saw on accident so much that I was just like, all right, let me actually watch this, and made an A-list reservation. This is like Spy Family. I watched the movie. I got what I needed from the movie, and I was like, you know what? I'm interested in enough where when it gets to the end of this, I will watch the last episode to see how this Spy Family works out. This is the same thing. I'm just gonna go see this movie and just be like, yo, if I can't get the context from watching this, then too bad. It's just too bad.
Like, sometimes you just want to watch motherfuckers fight or do whatever they do in this one.
Right? Because listen, I would like to thank Chainsaw Man. I would like to thank Spy Family. Thank you for giving me enough context to understand the characters and what was going on, and that I didn't have to watch like 40 episodes to get what was going on in this movie.
I mean, like, I got all I needed from it was from the picture of the dude riding a fucking five-eyed shark.
Oh, yeah. That dude has to hide in water because he's a shark person in real life. And then his form, because, they're demons, so they actually have a demon form. And his demon form is that shark that you saw. Yeah,
like, that's all I need. Is like, that's cool.
He takes the literal chain on the chainsaw and throws it into his mouth, and that's how he rides it as Chainsaw Man.
I would expect nothing less. Nothing less.
Yo, listen, I go into these things with no expectations. Like, yo, if you go into Chainsaw Man and end up mad, that's you, because you're going to see a movie called Chainsaw Man with a dude who has chainsaw arms and a chainsaw head. Like, at a certain point, like, you got to be mad at you, bro.
Right. And like same thing with Five Nights at Freddy's 2. You go to Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and you expect high art, then like, sorry.
The only positive I'm getting from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is like, oh, I know Matthew Lillard will pop up at some point, and I'm not ever mad to see a elder Gen Xer from my childhood. I'm like, oh, nice to see you around. Nice to see you.
I'm glad he's still working.
Nice to see you. That's how I felt.
He survived.
That's how I felt about most of the people, and I know what you did last summer when they showed up. I was like, oh, I'm glad y'all still around. Did not like what they did with their characters and this shit, but like, it's glad to see y'all around.
Yeah, it's like it's a high school reunion.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, good seeing you. All right, carry on.
Yeah, I'll see you in Scream 7, dog.
Right, I can see you in a couple of years. Yeah.
No, you'll see him in January.
No, but you know what I'm saying, like the high school reunion time. I'll see you. I'll see you.
Oh yeah. Listen, look, you're on Facebook. You're the Facebook person, bro. I don't really use that. You add me, and if I go on there, cool. I saw you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't. Yo, Jeff, you probably look at my Facebook right now. The last time I updated is probably for Fantastic Four. I haven't touched that bitch since then.
I mean, look, honestly, I check Facebook maybe once every week.
Damn, so you're on it more than me, dog, because I think I haven't been on it in months.
Right, like, and I don't post on it. I'm just like, is there anything I need to know about? No? All right, cool.
But that's what I hate, too, is like, motherfuckers still send me messages there. I still get friend requests on there, and I'm just like, A, I haven't seen you in years. Mm-hmm. B, I don't know who you are. And C, oh, you're an acquaintance with somebody I know, but I don't personally know you, but whatever.
Right. Yeah. Like, yeah, we're going off the rails. But like, yeah,
that's
Facebook,
what Twitter and Instagram's for, bro. If you're a stranger,
you know how to find me.
Facebook should just, for me, I'm like, yo, if my family needs to talk to me, fine. But like all you random motherfuckers, like, yo, that's what Twitter and Instagram's for, dog.
Yeah.
And TikTok, like. But anyways, yeah. Look, the best midnight show I went to was Batman Begins. People were hyped for that, but also like right before the movie started, there was these two knuckleheads, one dressed in a banana suit and another dressed in a wetsuit. And you know the balcony, or the place with the leg room at Neshaminy and Hamilton. You remember how there's the first set of seats? And then you go up, and then there's it's the row with the leg room, and then it's the rest of the theater.
Yeah.
And it's like that at AMC Empire, too.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Because we saw Regretting You in the row with the legroom. Yeah, they came out to the row with the legroom, and they were just like, yeah, who's hyped to see Batman? And everybody's like, what the fuck? And they're like, come on, y'all. And they started doing jumping jacks. This shit was insane. Like, I could not stop laughing at the fucking shenanigans going on. And then the movie started, everybody was fucking quiet. It was quiet. And then once the movie ended, all I heard was some dude in the very back of the theater. Like, as soon as it came up and said Batman Begins, I just remember some dude in the back going, holy shit. And everybody just started clapping.
And see, this is why movie theaters can't go away, right? These fucking communal experiences.
Yeah, yo, listen. I remember going to see Batman Begins, and my expectations were in the ground. Like, I like Nolan because I seen Memento by that time 10 times, saw Insomnia multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a fan of the dude, but I was just like, man, why are you doing this shit, man? And I was just like, Christian Bale, I don't know, man. And then by the end of the movie, I was just like, oh fuck, this changed the game. Right. I remember turning to my friends. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers understand, like, the game's changed now. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you'll see what I mean.
And like, I will always talk about me preaching about The Matrix before that shit even came out from that fucking Super Bowl commercial. And when I finally saw it at NYU in one of those fucking early screenings, and the entire fucking theater went, oh shit. When fucking Trinity jumps up in the air and you do the 360, like, I wish this generation of moviegoers, I wish this generation of filmmakers would give us something like that.
Yeah, man, because like watching Kill Bill, I was like, oh, wow, I have not seen miniatures used in a minute. Like that shit where she's landing in Tokyo, where Tokyo just, it's all stylized because it's a miniature. The plane's a miniature. I was just like, fuck this. Go back to miniatures, bro. Right. That's why Lord of the Rings looks so good, because he used miniatures and then filled the rest out with CG.
And I love Tarantino always used rear projection for like his driving scenes and shit like that, but it just hits like it's just fucking like, just
even in the old noirs, because I watch old noirs. Right. Jeff, you know this. When they're driving, it's rear projection. I'm like, bro, this looks much better and much more real than a lot of the shit today. Like Father, Sister, Brother, Mother, which I talked about in What Have You Watched Lately? That's Jim Jarmusch's new movie, because I got sent a screener link for it. When Malum Bialik and Adam Driver in the car, the CG for the background is so bad, and it has the CG halo effect where they're like, oh, it's obviously a green screen. I give it a pass because I'm like, well, this is an indie movie and it's Jim Jarmusch, like whatever. Right. But like everything looks like that now.
Yeah, it's just like lead into actual filmmaking, right? Like the rear projection is so, it's unique looking, and it gives your movie character.
Why can't y'all get a prop car, or put cameras on the actual cars, or just do rear projection? Like, I don't understand why y'all gotta fill it out with CG, because the only person who's good at filling it out with CG is David Fincher, where he'll build a set. He'll build half the set, and then the rest of it is CG. And when you go and you watch the behind the scenes, you're like, oh, that was CG? That's fucking nuts.
Right, like
Gone Girl, Gone Girl, where she's walking into the casino. Jeff, only the fucking the front doors were real. Everything else, you know how it tilts up and you see all the whole facade of the casino? That's all CG.
Like Zodiac, like the street scenes, that was all CG. Like it's wild.
Dragon Tattoo. Those windows where it's so much detail when they're sitting by the windows in the cottage. You know, that cottage where they do the investigation?
Right.
Those windows were CG. And the backgrounds were CG. I was just like, see, Fincher, look. Fincher.
Because he's shooting for it, right? Like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, right? Man, like... You guys got start doing it like that, like Fincher, like Denny, because Denny does that because he did it for Dune and Blade Runner. Like, y'all, look, I understand some things you just gotta do entirely CG, and you gotta get it to look the best it can, and that's when I give it a pass. But like some of this shit, I'm just like, y'all, come on.
If you're gonna do it right.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's get into Marty Supreme. First off, this looks grimy as fuck because they shot it on 16 millimeter film. And I've never seen a movie shot on 16 where I'm just like, dog, this looks fucking disgusting. And I mean that in the best way possible, because 16 millimeter is just a unpleasant film stock. It's so fucking grainy and grimy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, I cannot wait to see this in 70. Yeah, dog, this movie is just like Uncut Gems and Good Time, where it starts and then it just goes. It does hit a couple of lulls, but like, man, this is based off of Marty Reisman, because Marty Reisman, he's Timothee Chalamet is made to look like Marty Reisman. Marty Reisman was a hustler and a ping pong guy, and he also did a bunch of other shit, but it's based off of him. It's not a true story. So, because this is Marty Mauser. I keep getting these names are too fucking crazy. Right. It's Marty Mauser. That's the name of the character in the movie. Marty Mauser works in his uncle's shoe store, and he's trying to quit, and his uncle doesn't want him to quit because he's like, you could sell shoes to an amputee. And he's like, yeah, I can't sell shoes to an amputee. He's having an affair with his best friend because his best friend is married to the local idiot. And I'm just like, yo, this girl's clearly in love with you, dog. And his best friend is played by Odessa Azion. That is Pamela Adlin's daughter.
Oh, okay.
She's in I Love LA.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, super hot. Like, she's super. I can say that because she's 28. So like, yeah, she's super hot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching this movie. I'm like, dog, she's super hot. She likes you. You know her. Like, marry her. You know what he ends up doing?
I mean, not marrying her. I mean, I guess what she doing.
Well, he ends up knocking. This is the beginning of the movie. He ends up knocking her up.
Okay. And knock her up and just,
doing dumb shit. And then she gets involved in this shit too. And I'm just like, you're pregnant. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No.
So like real Uncut Gems energy. Yeah. Like Uncut Gems, fucking Good Times. The whole entire movie, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
And this one gets everything here, the escalation, you're just like, Jesus Christ, across the board, you're just like, God damn. Tyler, the creator, is in this, and he's Marty's other best friend who just also he's a father. He has 4 kids, and he drives his taxi. Because that's the only car anybody has in this movie, is if it's not like his, because he has another friend and he steals his friend's dad's car. So so for most of this movie, it's Tyler driving him around because, he's a cab driver and that's how he feeds his kids. But also, he also does the same shit. He's a ping pong player and he's a ping pong hustler. Like, there's a whole sequence in this movie where they go to Jersey because Marty needs money. And they hustle. And like, again, this is Uncut Gems, Good Time energy. So look. You understand how that goes. You're just like, yo, what are you doing? You're like,
stop! Don't do it.
It's just like, yo. And I felt so bad for Tyler, the creator, because Tyler's like, all right, Marty, let's go. Like, we can skirt back. We're good. We got all this money. Let's go. And he's just like, oh, they're not gonna do anything. I'm like, y'all are in the middle of fucking nowhere, and there's fucking 10 niggas in a truck rolling up on you. One of yous is black. This is the 1950s. I'm like, bro, I'm with Tyler, the creator. I'm like, get in the fucking car and put the foot on the gas to Manhattan, back to Manhattan.
Look, I'm scared of the Pine Barrens now. right? I can only imagine the Jersey back in the fucking 50s.
Yo, the shit gets so insane, dog, that even his uncle comes after him with the police.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for this movie. Oh, I need an uncomfortable movie.
Right? Gwyneth Paltrow's in this. She's like the secondary lead. She's a movie star that Marty seduces into having an affair. His wife, or man, her husband, is played by Kevin O'Leary. Kevin O'Leary, a huge piece of shit in this because Marty's doing business deals with this guy. I'm like, damn, this dude's a piece of shit. I was like, damn, I guess Kevin O'Leary's just playing himself because everybody's like, he's so good. I'm like, yo, the nigga's playing himself, bro.
Just like Uncut Gems, like it seems like everybody's a fucking asshole on this. I love it.
Look, I mean, Marty and Kevin O'Leary are the biggest assholes. Everybody else, I'm just like, yo, I feel fucking bad for y'all. The uncle, too. The uncle's a piece of shit, too. And the cops. All the cops. By the way, Jeff, every cop in this movie is fucking corrupt as shit.
It's the 50s, man. It's the fuck.
Let me tell you, though, I think this is my favorite movie from either Safdie ever. Just because I walked out. Yeah, the last scene of this movie, it is like an uppercut to the gut. And I was sitting there. I was just like, damn, y'all got me. Y'all got me. I was just like, I'm finally leaving out of a Safdie movie in tears, moved by the final emotional uppercut versus leaving depressed because I'm just like, y'all gotta keep reminding me the world sucks and New York is tough.
Yeah, I mean, because the end of Uncut Gems rocked me for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, like, if you're telling me it's a bigger punch in the face than that.
But you're not leaving, like, sad. You're leaving, like, uplifted. You're like, all right.
Okay. All right.
Like, the tagline is dream big. And it's ironic because there's a Q&A afterwards with Ronald Bronstein and Josh Safdie. And Ronald Bronstein has been working hand in hand with the Safdies their whole career. His wife just put out a movie. It's If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I was just like, oh, all right. Y'all really like making movies that are just panic attacks. And that one I love too because like that's Uncut Gems for moms. And that's another one where I'm like, wow, at least this ends on a hopeful note. It's not a positive note, but it's hopeful. Like
you don't want to slit your wrists.
Yeah, man. Like Uncut Gems and Good Time, I'm just like, dog, this shit fucking sucks the way it ends.
I mean, even Good Time, like, it wasn't hopeful, but it's like at least everybody was forced to do the right thing, right? Not forced to do the right thing, but like, was it Benny who played the brother, or was it Josh?
Yeah, Benny.
Yeah, like Benny finally gets to fucking get the help he needs.
Have you seen the music video that? Because you know Iggy Pop did the end credits song for Good Time. Did you see the music video that they did for it?
No.
Yeah, the music video is an alternate ending of them. They actually made it out of New York and they're just hiding out in the woods.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're arguing as they're like cooking food.
You know what? I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and like Iggy Pop is CG in it. He's like haunting them as a specter in their cabin in the woods.
I miss weird music videos. I miss actual music videos.
I want to say this, Daniel Lopatin, because I can't say his stage name. It's like 1. Onochooks, never, some shit. I can't say it, but you know who I'm talking about. This is the best score he's ever done.
Okay.
Like, this score is incredible. Dog, guess who the production designer is? When I saw that in the opening credits, I was like, this nigga's still alive?
Who?
Jack Fisk is the production designer. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Jack Fisk is probably the best production designer in cinema history. Like, he's old now, so he very rarely works. But the fact they got him to do this, and like, you see it on screen, like, this movie is claustrophobic in the best way possible. Like, Everybody's running down the streets. There's all these people around. Their shop owners just have their shit everywhere. The hallways feel so cramped. They even said like they filmed in tight spaces, and Josh wanted the spaces so tight. The crew hated him. He's like, yeah, I pissed off a lot of people making this movie. Like I'm a difficult shoot person. Like, you know, we lock down locations. We start shooting at 9 a.m. and we had to be done by like 11. And sometimes we go like, you know, till like 1, 2, and we piss them off. But you know, that's how I make my movies. I'm like, damn. I was like, damn, this nigga still because this is the most expensive movie in A24's history. This cost $70 million, and you can see it.
Wait, this was what? Wait, it can't be more expensive than Beau Was Afraid, right? What was Beau Afraid?
That was 30.
Oh, okay.
Then Civil War was 50.
Oh, wow. All right.
Civil War was 50, and then I think Warfare was also pretty high. But this is their most expensive. This is 70. But I was like, yo, listen, even with $70 million, this nigga is still indie, where he's just like, yo, we're going to steal it. We're going to steal this shit. He's like, yeah, we're doing like 20, 30-hour days. He's like, I know people hate working with me.
Yeah, but like sometimes, like when you see it on the screen, right? Like I'm on both camps. Like when you see it on the screen, it's worth it. But also, like this is you can't treat big budget money like indie money. But also, when you see it on the screen, it's worth it.
I mean, Nolan does. Like they say that nigga shoots real quick because he's just used to indie films. He never got that shit out of his system where you got to steal it, or working on documentaries because he was like an assistant to a documentarist, and you like, you know, documentaries also you got to steal shit. So like, yo, listen, because they say Nolan at most does 2-3 takes. He's usually a 2-take guy. He's like, hey, all right, we got it. Let's move on.
Good. You don't need fucking coverage. Know what you go into the thing knowing what you're doing.
Yeah, Josh said this shit got so bad that he had to get another camera. So he's like, this was my first time shooting multiple camera setups, and he's like, I will never do it again. Because Ronald and him both also, not only did they write it together, they produced it together, but they edited the film too.
Yeah, like I've shot with multiple cameras before, and I fucking like, why did I bother doing that? Yeah,
I'm a one camera guy. Camera guy. Like, yo, we do your setups, then we'll do your setups, and then we do the both of you.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It rarely saves time. It rarely, unless you're fucking Ridley Scott.
And then you got to pay but then you got to make sure you pay your editor more, and it's just like I can't be paying people more right now, baby. Like you get what you get. But I like when they asked Ronald about this movie, and Ronald's like, you know, Josh called me. He's like, hey, would you be interested in helping me make a movie about a ping pong player? And he's just like, the neurotic Jew came out of me, where he's just like, ugh, no, why would I ever do that? Why would you ever even think of me like that? And he's just like, hold on, let me pitch you. And then at the end of the pitch, he's just like, yeah, fuck it. Like, Ronald Bronstein looks like every older New York Jewish guy ever. Like they all look the same with the hair, the white hair. Like, they all look like Larry David. Just old with the hair.
Look, man, I love me an older Jewish, like, man and women. I love an old Jewish woman. Oh, they're the fucking most caustic, funny, caring people ever. It's just a dichotomy.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Guess who else is in this? And you're gonna laugh when I say this.
Oh,
Abel Ferrara.
Really? I don't even think I know what Abel Ferrara looks like. Right?
Yo, the role he plays in this is perfect, because you're just like, holy shit. Something happens to Abel Ferrara's character, and Marty has to help him out. He's like, Joe, look at my bag, because the cops get involved, and he's just like, yo, look at my bag. There's money in my bag. You take as much money out of my bag, and you just take care of my dog. All right, and just get my dog back to me when I get out the hospital. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. All right. And you can imagine how that goes. And I would not have taken that dog, because you look at this dude, I'm like, yo, this dude looks like he can kill me. He's like, you're a mensch. You're a mensch. And I'm just like, yo, and guess what? I was right. That dude has a very short temper. So when he wants his dog back, that shit goes, it is, oh boy.
No, like, I don't want to know no more. No more. I don't tell me no more. I can't wait to watch this shit. Yeah. I'm sold.
Yeah. Yo, I like, but yeah, Dream Big is supposed to be ironic because it's about Marty, this movie, he said this movie is about Marty accepting that the dream is over once he fucks up.
Okay.
And I will tell you, once you see it, I'll tell you exactly which part Josh told us, oh yeah, the dream died at this moment in the film. And I was just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. When's Marty Supreme drop?
70 millimeter, December 19th. Not on film. Christmas Day.
Okay.
Yeah, Marty Supreme's getting a limited 70 millimeter run because sadly the Testament of Ann Lee will be stealing all those 70 screens away. And I've been checking showtimes for that. I was like, how is this doing? And I was just like, oh, well, look. I don't know why Searchlight agreed to that anyway, because when they bought the movie, when it premiered, people were just like, yeah, sure. So a movie that has been going through award season where we're all just like, yeah, sure.
Because they think they have another Brutalist, right, on their hands, right?
Before you bought it, you could have took the temperature from Toronto and saw like, oh, it didn't really hit. We'll buy it. We could put it out. We could play it, but like, we're not gonna do anything special for y'all.
Yeah, but you know, like they got that Brutalist clout, and as long as you can say, like, from the creative minds of the Brutalist, they think that's going to get people to come into the theater.
You know, I like I said, I'm going to give it another shot. I got the screener. I'm going to give it another shot over the weekend. I'm not, now that my voting, I don't think I'm going to watch anything else to vote because I think I've seen everything I need to. But like, yeah, now I'm just like, you know, like, good for you. Like, I'm just like, good for you. You know what I'm saying? Good for y'all.
Good for you.
I think their 1 week run in 70 is going to be it, and they'll probably bring back Marty Supreme because those 70 millimeter runs for Marty Supreme are just about sold out the entire run.
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that they're going to extend Marty Supreme or bring it back.
Yeah, they're going to have to bring it back. Like, yo, Testament to Ann Lee. Like, also, who wants to see that shit Christmas Day? Jesus Christ. At least Marty Supreme, I can see why people would want to go see that Christmas Day and why that's getting a Christmas release. Because you're going to walk out of that theater and you'd be like, wow, that was a hell of a fucking movie, man. Like, holy shit. And it's not hell of a movie like Uncut Gems. It's one where like your parents are going to even be like, oh man, what about that final scene? Like, oh my God, you know?
Yeah, I can't wait.
A lot of hitters this Christmas, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this December.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna be real. The best actor Oscar race comes down to DiCaprio and Chalamet. Like, it's literally between those two, and it's not even close. Yeah, it's not even close. Like, the only other people I throw in there is probably Wagner Moura because he was good in The Secret Agent, and the main dude from No Other Choice. But like, they're behind. And those two, like, they're the front runners right now. Because, like, I think this is probably Timmy's best performance.
All right. I can't wait.
Yeah, nigga.
Let me see.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, yo, listen, and I say that just because Josh did right by casting him. He's magnetic in this. He's a scumbag. He plays scumbag really well, but also he has chemistry with everybody in this movie. Like, you believe him and Tyler, the creator, have been friends their whole life. You know what I'm saying? You understand why Odessa Zazon is in love with him. You know what I'm saying? Fran Drescher is his mom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I can't.
And that's a
wait
very
for this, right?
subdued role, because you can see all of her whole stories in her face.
And like, look, Fran Drescher, like the very few times that she has actually not been the nanny, right? She's been fantastic.
Yeah, like she has very little dialogue in this, and that's mostly because, like I said, all of her acting is in her face.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, yo, Marty, man, do right by your mom. Jesus Christ.
I'm excited for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this
like
shit.
he like, I've never seen a cast outside of like Sinners and One Battle this year where you're just like, wow, this was perfectly cast, because I've never seen, you could feel the electricity between the cast members where the chemistry is there for everyone, whether it's between Tyler and Timmy and Fran, you know, fucking like everybody. I don't know, man. It's just top to bottom. Plus, you know, it feels New York. You know what I mean? Just like Uncut Gems, just like Good Time. It feels like New York, and the New York,
actual New York, not
the New York me
right.
and you know, the gritty street
right.
New York, not the rich New York. Like sometimes I do. Listen, sometimes we do infiltrate rich New York. Like I infiltrated rich New York on Monday at that reception where I was just like, oh, I was walking around with a glass of wine and a beer can in my hand, and everybody's looking at me. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot this is high class New York, and I'm not high class.
This is they made the mistake, not you. You showed up. They invited you. You showed up.
They wanted to show me a black movie made by a black filmmaker set in Lagos. You know what I mean? And it's the UK's entry for best foreign feature for the Oscars, and I was just like, y'all should have did this like a couple of weeks ago, because I wish I could have voted for it for the other guild that I had to vote for on Monday, because that definitely would have made my best international features, because it's a great fucking film. But yeah, Jeff, I was treated so nice. They had scones, coffee, croissants. The croissant was one of the best croissants I ever had. Like, you bit into it, you could taste the butter. The fucking coffee was like the freshest coffee I ever had. Fucking, they gave you a Mexican Sprites and Cokes in the bottle.
Oh God, I love a Mexican Coke.
The Q&A was one of the best Q&As I've been to all year, because they didn't take no questions from us. There was only 10 of us in the audience. One person who was in there was Khalil Joseph, director. I was like, damn, I'm seeing a movie with Khalil Joseph. That's crazy. I didn't want to bother him because there's another dude in there just talking his ear off. He's like, oh, you're Khalil Joseph. And I was like, man, you were talking his ear off. Like, you saw how I was with Bilga, where I was like, hey, Bilga, I like your work. Right. And we shook hands, and then that was it. Right.
Kept moving. So it's just say hey, and keep it moving.
Yeah. This dude was talking, and I could hear in Khalil's voice, because he just kept going, yeah, yup.
Look, it's the wow, that's crazy, right?
Yep.
What word? Yeah. Like, if I give you like, oh shit, that's wild. Oh, that's crazy. You don't say. If I give you that combination, it's a wrap. Like, I am not there.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, that was a great Q&A. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, because they got real intimate with it, and the director really opened up, and he's just. It's nice to see somebody at the beginning of their career, because they're like, yeah, it's fucking crazy that my movie blew up like this. I wasn't expecting this shit. He's like, I wasn't expecting, because I saw it the day after they won the Gothams. Like, that movie swept. That and One Battle swept the Gothams. He's like, yeah, I wasn't expecting this shit to happen. He's just like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that the UK submitted this for Oscars. He's like, I'm just here, man. I'm just here, and I made my movie. Like,
yeah, that's what I want. I want someone who's just like, look, they gave me money to make my movie. I made my movie.
Yeah, and he's telling us how they're shooting it. He's just like, yeah, this is the first movie to to be shot on film to be released outside of Lagos. Because, you know, back in Nollywood exists and they shot in Lagos. But like this movie, they shot in Lagos, and this is the first one that has gone wide. And he's telling how they're like, so did you use studio lights? He's like, no, we can't use studio lights in Lagos. He was like,
we don't have the power infrastructure.
No, not even that. He's like, by the time we're done setting up the lights and shit like that, and we get the film, because we shot on film, we got the film and the film camera, those lights will be gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, yo, those lights will be gone. They'd be on the black market by the time we actually got to use them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, it's not all the Lion King out there. That's all I gotta say about Africa.
I'll tell you what. Watching that movie, I'm like, damn, I gotta visit Lagos, bro.
All right, well, let me see this movie to make
it's called
sure,
My Father's Shadow.
All right,
I'm letting you know now, yo. It's a gut punch of a movie. It is cool though. It's like you're not sure if you're in. Even the director, he's like, it's whatever. The dude who was moderating Q&A, me and him were on the same wavelength for it, because I thought it was just like a memory piece, and he's just like, you know, I thought this was a memory piece, but it also could be a ghost story because you have that sound effects in there at the beginning, and he's like, yeah, it's meant to be like that. So when people tell me they think it's from memory, or they think it is a story being told by them, or if it's like a ghost story, I say it's all the above, because none of those interpretations are wrong. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
It's an actual art piece. It's a movie, right? It's a film. It's not a movie. It's a film.
Yeah, yo, listen, and like, yo, I'm like, yo, we got to go to Africa and start getting some actors from them, because like the performances from the three leads, I'm like, damn, this is like some of the best acting I've seen in a minute. And the two of the leads are fucking kids, because it revolves around a dad and two boys.
My Father's Shadow. Let me see what I can do about getting a screener for that, or seeing it somehow.
But yeah. And then the only thing I wasn't expecting that, because I've been to that screening room, and that screening room's mad nice. So the fact that they did all that, and they had orange juice and water and tea, and then after that they're like, yeah, so you guys can go next door for the reception. I'm like, reception? I walk in, motherfuckers had chicken Caesar salad wraps, fucking sliders, fucking fries, fucking fruit.
So you ate nice.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, by the time I showed up to Kill Bill, I didn't have to pay for anything I ate. The only thing I paid for up to that point was the iced coffee, because I needed it, and the train ride from 14th Street to 66th and Broadway. Because I walked, you know me, I walked, but
right.
You know, I would have walked. It was
raining and cold.
Hell yeah. I was like, man, Millie, because Millie was there. She was unexpectedly there because she was there to see Sound of Falling for the fourth time. I'm like, God bless you. You love the movie. Sound of Falling, their director was there. I was like, damn, I guess they're just chilling in New York. They're still here with their baby, because the DP is her husband. So her husband DP'd her movie, and he just, every time I see him, he's holding that baby. I was like, good for him. He's being supportive of his wife while still getting to express himself artistically too. Like, that's good. Yeah, Millie was there, and I was like, damn, Millie, if it wasn't raining, I wish I could walk. She's like, yeah, Brandon, please don't walk. She's like, if I find out that you walked from here to Lincoln Square in this weather, next time I see you, I will slap you. I was like, all right, yeah, listen, I get it. Like, it was shitty, so I just took the subway.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's get into what we're talking about. We went when we saw Kill Bill. So, Jeff, why don't you dive into Kill Bill?
I mean, look, I saw the OG Kill Bill part via Volume 1 and 2 in theaters like 20 years ago when they first came out, right? And I was excited for it, you know, like the hype, the lead up, you know, all the behind the scenes. They talked about how like they shot, you know, Tarantino used so much blood that they had to do this one thing in black and white to get past the MCCAY, right? Like, so I was ready for it, but I wasn't ready for it, right? So I go in to watch Kill Bill for the first time, and it was an experience, right? It was Tarantino, and you know me, I love fucking Tarantino. It was Tarantino without the restraint, right? Indulging in all of his best inclinations, right? Because, you know, Tarantino has a tendency to indulge too much in his own bullshittery. Right?
Yeah, because have you seen the new interview that's pissed a lot of people off?
No, I don't. I haven't, because I don't want to. Because he's
still the fucking 20-year-old douchebag at the video store. Because what he said about Paul Dano, I'll let you read it, because everybody was asking him why he picked I forget what PTA movie he picked, but he picked a certain PTA movie, and they're like, well, why not There Will Be Blood? And he's like, that movie's supposed to be a two-hander, and it's not, because Paul Dano is one of the worst actors of our generation. He is so, and he went on about how bad Paul Dano is, and I'm just like, man, fuck you, Paul Dano. You're like, really, Paul Dano?
Right. So when Tarantino opens his mouth, sometimes he will, stick an entire 2 feet in it, pun intended, or whatever like that.
Yeah, man, because that dude has a lot of wrong opinions. And right. I like how, me and a few other people, we get into it with the twins about Tarantino. And he's like, you guys got to understand, if you're saying Tarantino's wrong, this conversation's already done. And I was just like, nigga, he's been wrong a lot.
Yeah. So when he talks, I was like, oh, you're making it hard. You're making it very difficult.
Yo, right? Come on, man.
Right?
Come on, man.
As an artist, right? He's one of my favorites. And
yeah.
Right, look, we all have our.
Look,
I'm not
gonna. I'll say this. This homie to me has made 3 masterpieces. But continue.
Right. But you've seen the Kill Bill for the first time. It's one of those things where I had never seen anything like that before, but also I have seen that before. It was the perfect amalgamation of originality and homage, right? Same thing with Volume 2, right? Totally different, right? But still different yet the same. And I have watched this movie over the years multiple times, and I'm always seeing different new things. I had always been jealous of California, right? LA, because they got the whole bloody affair, right? And if you don't know what the whole...
Remember when I asked him about it when we saw Hateful Eight? I straight up asked him about it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna run it at the New Beverly on Christmas. I'm like, nigga, that's not what I wanted though. But continue.
Right. So I've been jealous because at the New Beverly they had the whole bloody affair, and if you don't know, the whole bloody affair is Tarantino plays Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 as one movie as he intended it. Right. And so when it was announced that he was doing a wide, limited release nationwide of the whole bloody affair.
It is nationwide. Right, it's crazy.
2 weeks though, but you know what I'm saying? But nationwide. 2 weeks.
Yo, listen, right. We should. The fact that this is even happening, we should even be fucking grateful for.
Right. Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I'll get into it once you finish.
Yeah. Literally, when the news came out, 5 people within 3 minutes.
I was one of them.
Sent me the same fucking message. Right. The whole bloody affair is coming out in December. Right. And so I'm excited, right? We go in, we watch this thing, and I was ready, but I was not ready.
Jesus.
Right? There was something about watching this movie again on the big screen. It hits different, right? You see the artistry on display in this film, right? Like, it is a revenge story. It is like, grindhouse, whatever you want to call it, but it was made by someone who was sure of the story that they were telling, right? And the way they wanted to tell it. And so even though we were in the fucking theater for like fucking 4.5 hours, right? Seeing the entire Kill Bill film as it was meant to be seen, as Tarantino intended it was, I don't want to say revelatory, but it reminded me of what movies can be. Not product, but creativity and artistry. So that's my spiel on the whole bloody affair.
Before the review.
Before the review.
So, my history with Kill Bill. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I remember being a cinephile for as long as I can remember. And I was a freshman in high school when I first discovered Tarantino, because the way people were talking about this movie, I was just like, what? I was like, okay. And I went back. I remember going to Blockbuster and renting the DVDs. That's how fucking old I am. I remember renting DVDs from Blockbuster of Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, and Jackie Brown, and watching those movies. And I was like, okay, I get the hype. I get why people love Tarantino. This is his 4th movie. It was supposed to be this kung fu action extravaganza, 4 hours. I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be like the way people were talking about it. I was like, oh, this is going to be the greatest film ever made. I remember when the trailer dropped that July, that teaser, where they had honor without battles and humanity throughout that whole teaser. And it was just clips of her fighting everybody in of the 5 Vipers. Like, you got some of the House of Blue Leaves. You got her fighting Elle in the trailer, in Bud's trailer. You got images of her fighting Vernita Green. She was fighting the Crazy 88s. You had her fighting Pai Mei in that trailer. You had entirely deleted from the movie parts of Michael Jai White fighting Bill in that trailer. That scene has still never been seen. Because the fight that's on the deleted scenes is totally different from what's in the trailer.
Right.
Yeah, that shit. I was just like, and then like the end of the trailer says, in 2003, Uma Thurman will kill Bill. And I remember it just came up. It said October 2023. And I was just like, this is the greatest trailer ever made. I cannot wait to fucking see this movie. This is crazy. I just remember like, yo, that is crazy. And then I remember it was right after that trailer came out, 3 weeks later, they're just like, Kill Bill will be split into 2. And I remember it was because Harvey Weinstein said, you can't put a 4-hour movie in the theaters because nobody wants to sit through a 4-hour revenge movie. And I'm just like, nigga, I do. Like, what are you doing? And Kill Bill got split. And I remember how pissed off everybody was. I remember that everybody was just like, we got to fucking pay to see one movie twice now. And I remember going opening night. I convinced people to go with me. Opening night, I was wild underage. There's only one person who was of age to buy tickets, and we all bought our own ticket. He was there just in case we got carded. I was like, and by the way, we were this tall in high school where we just walked up and was like, yeah, want to go for Kill Bill, and paid the money, got the ticket. Remember when AMC would check IDs outside the auditorium?
Yeah.
Yo,
when they took their job seriously.
Like, I remember they did that for 8 Mile. They did that for Matrix 2 and 3, or excuse me, Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions, because those are one fucking movie. I remember getting stopped for Matrix, and he's like, "Can I see your ID?" I was like, "Dog, I'm 18, dog. I'm 18." And he's like, "All right, you could go in. Kill Bill, they're checking IDs in the auditorium. Me and everybody else walks in, and the dude who was of age, he was the only one who got stopped and carded, and he was so pissed off. He's like, "None of you motherfuckers get carded, but I do." I'm like, I mean, It's the baby face. You got slick back hair with a baby face, nigga. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And look, I was blown away. Like, you couldn't tell me shit about Kill Bill. And I remember once the movie ended, everybody looked at me and was like, that fucking thing rules. Can't wait to see part 2. And then part 2, we had no idea when it was coming out. Like, we were all fiending, like, yo, when's the second half of Kill Bill coming out? And then it finally got released 6 months later in April. And, like, I remember people were pissed because they felt it was like 2 totally different movies. And I always liked both parts equally for different reasons. Right. Now, I always had that in the back of my mind. Like, this was supposed to be one movie. I wanted to see it as one movie. Like, that became something that was, like, in my mind, a myth. Like, I remember when he started showing it, I was like, oh, wow, it exists. It really does exist, but we can't fucking see it. And over the summer, he played it because now that he owns 2 theaters, he owns the New Beverly and he owns the Vista. He did a run over the summer at the New Beverly in 30. And I was thinking about buying a plane ticket and flying out and seeing it. Then he did it again in August for 2 weeks at the Vista, ran Kill Bill. And I was just like, fuck, man, I need to get on a plane and get out there. I'm glad, because if I did, I would have been pissed, because now it's finally, yo, listen, I text this to everybody I knew. I was like, yo, I feel like Captain Ahab catching the white whale. I got him. That's how I feel. I felt it. Like, I was like, yo, listen, I finally reached the elusive thing that I've been chasing as a cinephile. Finally. And once it was finished, I was just like, I don't want to see it any other way than this way, because it feels like one cohesive whole. I know people say it's tonally different from them. It feels the same tonally throughout. Like, I didn't realize how watching them back to back like this, stylistically, it's the same fucking movie. I don't know what everybody's talking about. It's the same fucking movie. It just slows down a little to give you a little more character development and plot and what's going on versus the constant action of the first half of the movie. Because that's what I'm going to call it. The first half and the second half. Because it's one fucking movie. Right,
because it was never like... Kill Bill Volume 2 isn't a sequel.
Yes.
Right?
And I hate that people are like, well, we want Kill Bill Volume 3. And I'm like... That would be Kill Bill. If there's another Kill Bill, it'd be Kill Bill Volume 2, because this is one movie.
Right. And let's put that to bed. I don't need another Kill Bill movie with Vernetta Green's daughter. I don't.
You know what I want? After watching this, I was like, I would like to see an animated prequel of Johnny Moe. Because I want to know that motherfucker's story. He leads the Crazy 88s. He has the coolest weapon in the whole season, or in the whole movie, which is that bamboo stick that opens up to the swords.
Right.
Like, and he's the only one who gave the bride a run for her money besides Go-Go and Oren. Right. Because he was whipping that ass. She had to keep hopping around. I like how he fights too. What?
Yeah. So it but yeah, to take the whole entire other movie out of there, it is one movie. It is cohesive, and
yes.
It is. And watching it this way, even though it's an endurance test.
I don't think so. It moves faster. It moves faster than a lot of movies that are much shorter. I'll say that. I'll be real with you.
When I say
this moved faster for me than Avatar did.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that. And so, what you said is true. I don't want to watch it any other way than this right now, except for I do need to go back and watch Volume 1 and 2 to see the differences, right? Because there are things that have been added to this.
Yeah, there's a brand new that hasn't been seen even when Tarantino has screened it, this has never been seen before. There's a new sequence in the anime sequence where we see. We never knew that dude's name. Now we know it. The dude in the white suit is Pretty Ricky, and you see a whole sequence with that character because everybody and their mom was like, "Oh, it's Bill. That's Bill. That's Bill."
And that doesn't make sense anyway. But now it put it to bed, right? Like we're not even getting to the fact that everybody who thought that motherfucker wearing the white suit was Bill, like it makes no fucking sense. So like O-Ren is gonna go work for the dude who killed her parents in front of her. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking idiot. You fucking cosplaying, fucking nerd lore, edgelord. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so now we know
about the Pretty Ricky, that whole sequence.
It went on too long.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like it was good. It was good to see it and everything like that. But like that, once they're fighting in the fucking the elevator shaft, it's like let's wrap it up.
Yeah, dog. I was thinking that too. I was like, after the explosions, it was done. And the fact that it kept going on after the explosions, where both of them motherfuckers should be dead because all you saw was a fireball. I'm like, oh, they both should be dead. But whatever. This is Kill Bill. None of this shit goes by logic. And like, that motherfucker was still alive. I was just like, nah, son. I was like, yo,
wrap it up, B.
Yeah, man. Like, and all the shit she did to him before we even got there, I was just like bro,
he's dead. He should be
come
dead.
on, come the fuck on.
Right. So there's that with that extended sequence, but also in a lot of the fight sequences and a lot of the other scenes throughout the entire run of the movie, there are slight differences that kind of enhance, right, what we're seeing, right? Like there's a lot of emotionality that's added.
The thing I noticed that other than the anime is the House of Blue Leaves fight is like, besides, like, we all knew it was going to be in color because that's how it was originally intended to be. So like, no surprise there. I wasn't too surprised by that. The thing I noticed is that it was longer because I've noticed new shots in there cut throughout and new action beats. Like there was more action in this. Like I was just like, wow, that wasn't in there before. So the kid that she spanks now pops up a lot more. Like there's a couple of fighters in there that get a little more time where I was like, wow, okay, like I didn't notice that before.
Yeah. So like that's extended. When she comes out of the coma, that's extended, right? Like just shot of her crying. Yeah. Like, and it's like, oh god damn, this is painful, right? Like this is uncomfortable, right? But in the best way, like it's meant to be.
This to me is one of the three masterpieces Tarantino has made. So it's this. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Jackie Brown. Those are my three masterpieces. And this, watching it, reaffirmed because I did not realize how many oneers are in this fucking movie. And the use of split screen in both halves of the movie, ingenious. I forgot. I don't remember the burial sequence being that fucking scary. Maybe it's because I haven't seen this in so long, but Jesus Christ, I was sitting there, I was like, dog, this is fucking terrifying.
And it goes longer than I remember it, right? Like just the darkness and her breathing. Yeah. Right? It goes longer than I remember it.
And like when she gets thrown into the ground, I always remember the thump, but this is the first time watching in a theater where I heard them two chuckle before they throw her in. You can hear them like, I was like, Jesus Christ. Also, Jeff, I also want to point out real quick, it sounded like a new mix. because it sounded much more around us, like Atmos like than it normally did.
No, he definitely went back and reworked the sauce when it came to the sound, some of the music, the score. Right, this is just
this entire
like
movie's an Easter egg, because even the music cues are references. The visual cues from to other movies, like this whole movie's one big Easter eggs to shit he loved. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and like I said, to begin this, it feels the whole bloody affair is both new and familiar, right? Because watching it now with all of these things added as a whole thing, I know what's going to happen, but it's happening in such a different way that it feels new.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. I'm envious of people who are seeing this for the first time, because there's a lot of people who are like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be my first time seeing this," and I'm like,
right.
I'm envious, and I've been looking at showtimes, Jeff. This thing's doing well. That's why it was only supposed to be 1 week, and that's why it's now like 2 weeks, because mostly everybody who's seeing this is going to see what we saw, which is the DCP, because the places on film are like very limited, only in 9 places, and the film prints are expensive. Like me and my brother, we were gonna go see it on film on 70 at Lincoln Square, but you can't use an A-list reservation, and guess how much tickets were?
I guess 35.
No, not that much, but it was still 22 a ticket, and I was just like, dog, that's IMAX prices. Like,
yeah, but like with the taxes and everything like that, you're paying 25.
Yeah, 20. Yeah. It's 25 for IMAX. I'm like, yo, I'm not paying that much for a 70 millimeter print. Like, I'll pay that much for IMAX because like that's IMAX. Right. But like, yeah. So I was like, yo, Trey. I was like, and Trey even said, he's like, yeah, no, we'll just pay the $10 and see the DCP at Neshaminy.
Yeah,
because you can't use A-list reservations on this. And I was just like, that's fucking stupid that you have to pay outright for this re-release. By the way, no refunds. So whatever tickets you bought, you're locked into. And I found out apparently a big reason this is happening is because he finally got the rights back to the movie.
Oh, so like this is his money.
Yeah, well, all the profits are basically going to him.
Right, yeah.
Because Lionsgate owns his library, but he owns the rights to his movies, because Lionsgate bought the distribution rights. Mm-hmm. Because, Miramax got sold to Paramount because of what happened, and then Paramount let them lapse, and then Lionsgate came right from under them, and they own now Tarantino's stuff. Well, I guess the distribution rights, because he owns the film rights. So that's why this is happening, because now all the money's going into his pocket. Because remember where he said, he was just like, I think the whole bloody affair is only going to live at the New Beverly. I remember him saying that. Until
it could line his pockets. Look, I get it. Yeah, I'm not even mad at that.
I mean, look, didn't he do that deal with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where, like, in another 10 years, the rights go back to him?
Yeah. I mean, like, look, he's one of the very few.
One of two right now who's doing that. The only other person doing that is Coogler, which is wild that Ryan Coogler gets to do it.
Yeah, so look, if make the best deal you can for yourself. So good on him.
Yeah. Look, I'm not that precious about it. To me, once my movie's out there, as long as it's out there and people can see it, you know what I'm saying? It's not out of print, because that's what I hate. Is like some movie will go out of print just because the studio's just like, well, whatever. I'm like, nah. Like, at this point in time, you can upload. All you gotta do is press a button and upload it to a streaming service. Like, at least do that for somebody. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, like, yo, this is. I think this is. It looks like it's gonna do very well. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Good. It deserves it, and like, this is the definitive movie.
There's a couple of things I like better in at least in the first half. I like better.
I like the black and white.
Really, I like the color better. But the only thing I like better in the split versions, bless you. The only thing I like better in the split versions is I wish they kept the cliffhanger tagline, because like I'm the type of person like I want to keep people like I know you're probably engaged already, but imagine going into the intermission and just being like, yo, and you're just, it makes the anticipation for the last half of the movie even higher, where you're
right.
just like,
You're
that's
rushing
crazy.
back to your seats.
Yeah. And it's not completely out of left field, because like I've seen reviews where it's like, well, that was completely out of left field from people who haven't seen it yet, and it's just like,
right.
Oh yeah, y'all look.
Yeah.
I get what he's trying to do, but yeah, it probably would have worked better if he left the cliffhanger up in there. Also, I don't think we talked about this. I definitely did not need to see Sophie's other arm come off. Because in the split version, when she says, "Give me your other arm," all it does is cut back to the conversation between her and Bill. So you don't know if she actually did it or not. And I'm just like, in this, I'm just like, at that point, it just seemed cruel. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sophie, yeah, she was not a good person, but she got her arm chopped off. And I thought that was enough justice for her part in things.
Yeah, like this bitch is maimed.
Yeah,
right?
man. Like, everybody else definitely had to die. But her, like, she got her arm cut off. That's it. Cool. Cutting off the other arm, I'm like, yo, come on, man. And if Tarantino always thought about doing the follow-up where Uma's back as Beatrix, Maya's playing BB, Zendaya's playing Vernita Green's daughter, and Sophie comes back. And Sophie is leading Vernita Green to get revenge, or Vernita Green's daughter to get revenge on BB. And I was just like, but now that I know the whole story, why would I want to see her an armless? Like, what's an armless chick gonna do? Like, come on, man.
I mean, if anyone could make it, if anyone could make it work, it would be him. But like, 'cause she's not a fighter anyway. She's a fucking negotiator. But I see what you're saying. I do agree with the cliffhanger. The other arm being cut off, it didn't bother me. I don't think it was necessary, but it wasn't a sticking point for me.
I will say this, watching it again now, because like I said, I haven't seen it in years. I'm glad they did cut off the recap at the beginning of 2. I'm like, yeah, that was cool that they cut that out, or the second half. But I do gotta say, like, watching this again, I'm like, damn, yeah, this movie's fucking violent as shit. Like, I kind of do wish there's points where I'm like, yo, Tarantino, man, like, calm the fuck down. Like, you coming across a little fucking juvenile here. Like, it. Like, some of that shit, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man.
But honestly, it's juvenile because, I mean, this is the stuff he grew up on, right? Like, he's his influence.
He's a juvenile motherfucker, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I mean, but I mean, I will say this is the best exploitation film ever made. Because this like, make no bones about it, this is an exploitation film with the way they talk, the way what the bride goes through. I was like, this is all from exploitation films, dog.
Right. It is a grindhouse exploitation masterpiece.
Yeah, like, don't get it twisted. Like, y'all know what you're getting into. And if you've never seen an exploitation film before, I'm just saying strap in, because this is an exploitation film. More than grindhouse, honestly.
Yeah. But if you have the chance to watch this while it's out in a theater with people, fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm saying that as well. Definitely, it's worth it. The 4 hours flies by. Don't stay for the Fortnite shit.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. It'll be online in a fucking 2 days anyway, so don't even bother with it.
Do you think it's worth sitting through for the outtake? Because there's 15 minutes of credits. There's 3 sets of credits, y'all. Just so y'all know.
Just to finish the movie, to say you've literally watched the entire thing, right? You're already there for an hour, or 4.5 hours. You might as well stay.
And then, right? And then as soon as the Fortnite shit starts, you can leave.
Right, exactly. The Fortnite, it's cute, but it's not anything life changing.
I will say though, real quick, The second half is co-scored by both RZA and Robert Rodriguez. There's one music cue that you can tell is from Robert Rodriguez, and that one music cue, like all the music in there, I was like, oh, cool. The one music cool, when it happened, I was like, dog, this is corny and a little fucking janky, dog. And that was it was a Robert Rodriguez one. Where I was just like, ooh.
Because like, look, that motherfucker learned how to play guitar and he thinks he can score. That's fine.
Well, you got paid $1 for it, so
yeah, it's fine.
All right, and that is episode 190.
We're the Film Blurs. I'm Brandon Norwood, and I'm the motherfucking protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. He Who Remains.
Don't come at us. It's just fucking movies. You've been listening to the Film Blurs podcast.
Man, I just love what you guys do, man.
I never miss an episode. It's the best. It's my favorite podcast.
Follow Jeff on IG on MindFireXL and Brandon on Twitter at BJN Tweets.